bucket list item happening right here. Flying over the Grand Canyon in this. I grew up in the green fields of central Illinois, over 1,500 miles away from one of the world's most iconic natural formations, the Grand Canyon. I've always wanted to see it in person, so when my lifelong friend, who is a pilot, invited me out to fly over the Grand Canyon in his aircraft, I used my airline points to make it happen. As I flew over the amazing city of Chicago to catch my connecting flight to Arizona, I could tell this was going to be a trip to remember. Coming into land at the O'Hare International Airport, I knew I only had a few short minutes to catch my next flight. I was ready to go as soon as the plane landed. We're on a big trip right now, a really epic trip. Flying to Phoenix from Chicago is no small trip. The further we flew, the more the lush green fields of the Midwest gave way to the barren, mountainous regions of the West, and I was ready to explore an area of the country I have never been to. My friend Tim would be waiting to pick me up at the airport. He had taken care of all the details of the trip so long as I could get myself to the airport. Okay, we're in Phoenix. It is 100 degrees here, Fahrenheit, not Celsius, or 100 degrees Celsius would just be toast. And I'm about to meet up with my friend and we're gonna go. Dude, what's up? So, my good buddy Tim, we go back to junior high.
So we're at 1,500 feet and we are going to climb to 7,200 feet today.
Whoa!
On this drive. So it's all uphill. You're in low desert here. Phoenix is surrounded by mountain ranges on three sides, so the air comes in and it can't get scooped out, so the heat just builds in the valley, and it's unreasonably hot.
Okay.
So the speed limit is 75 on the road.
Oh, wow.
You'll have semis that literally can't, like they're geared down, they're trying as hard as they can, they're going 25.
Yeah.
So imagine you at about 80.
Oh, man.
Closing on a semi around a corner.
Oh, gosh.
25.
Yeah, he's practically stopped.
Yeah, it gets ugly fast. Yeah, so these are the ranges that surround Phoenix.
Wow. This landscape is just so much different than anything I've been in.
I'm pretty sure these are the Superstition Mountains.
Oh, yeah?
Climb almost to 5,000 and then give back 1,000 and then the last climb in.
All right. Well, it's like a high, what would you call it? Like a high step or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like Mongolia here. Not that I've been.
Not a good place for your dirt.
No.
There's your burn.
Oh, sure enough.
And then jump the interstate here.
Oh my, it just burned yesterday. Closed down the whole interstate. For how long?
It's about 3 or 4 hours it was closed yesterday.
Man, it's interesting these bushes survived here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Must be the Life in Japan American edition.
Yeah, you know, I almost didn't bring anything because it's like, well, life in Japan, what do you do? It's American. But then, you know, I was like, hey, this part of our life in Japan is these trips back to America, so sure.
That's a great view for the...
Yeah, the FedEx looks awesome.
Yeah, FedEx is great. In the left lane.
With his flashers on.
Really happy with it.
Like 2 pieces of pizza came. That might as well be 2 pizzas. Like, what in the world?
This is not how most people come here.
Let's do it. We do the back entrance because we're with you. Oh yeah, look at this. All right. So Tim's doing the pre-flight check here. He's clocked over 500 hours and the path that we have today. Oh my goodness.
So we'll fly south to north over the canyon, then we'll come around and then we'll fly south through the canyon here and come on back in. We'll dodge the mountain here and come back in and land at Flagstaff. Good times.
This is going to be epic. This is like total bucket list. I've always wanted to see the Grand Canyon, but we're going to see it in all the ways imaginable. From the air, tomorrow we're going to see it up close. So we're getting ready to go now. I kind of feel like I won the lottery and have great weather and great day to do this. All right, here we go. Hand up here, foot, step.
Both feet on the seat, no problem.
No problem, feet on the seat. This is not Japan. Oh, dude.
It's a tight fit.
This is gonna be awesome though.
We're gonna boost pump it, auxiliary fuel pump. There's pressure, 2, 3, 4. We're just priming the engine. There it is. 3 turns rich. So we're around 1,000 RPM. All right, let's get some more stuff on. So all on which we're going to set this to the best power, somewhere around those things out. Okay, here comes our run. We're going to run this RPM up to about 1,800.
Look at that landing. I don't even have to pick it up. that was amazing. We did it, safe and sound, on the ground, life-changing experience. I would have to say that's probably the most incredible thing I've done. I mean, that was amazing. All right, that was epic. And now?
Downtown flag.
Downtown flag. Welcome to the show. A little sheepdog, just like chilling with his homies there. He probably loves it. He's like,
no, he's like, this group is bad news.
oh, that was a bad joke.
Right, you make me feel sheepish.
The flight was done, but the trip was not. The next day we hopped in the truck and went to some of the best points along the Grand Canyon. Seeing it from the air is one thing, but walking up to it is another thing entirely.
So yeah, the river kind of goes and curves up, so.
Yeah. It's just so busy. You don't really have even perspective of how huge that is. It is almost impossible to get a sense of the scale of the canyon, even from the rim, because it's so vast that at no part of the canyon can you see the whole thing at once. Oh, it's just views and views and views. People die in the canyon every year because they underestimate its peril and treat it like any other place they've been, adventuring down to the bottom without proper planning to make it back up. Watch your step on.
It's terrifying.
But all along the way, I took in as much of the canyon as I could. Around every corner, there was something new to see and experience, and I was left with the sense that I had only seen a glimpse of what the Grand Canyon had to offer. Look what we found here. And thanks to Tim, I got to see it in ways I never thought I would. Oh, that means this is Stuck on a Rock.
You make that time.
Sure do. Tim said he's gonna have me just hike on ahead so I can get some really good shots, and then he's gonna catch up with me later.
Yeah, I'm definitely following. There's no way I'm just headed toward my car and leaving him here.
I don't know what this is all about. I don't know what I said, what happened, what I may have done or did not do. I don't know.
I feel like you watching know what happens. It's just the general everything about.
Yeah. I come in very strong. It's a little hot sometimes. And it's just, it's too much sometimes. I don't feel like you're supposed to have this much fun out here.
Probably not.
Yeah. You're just supposed to go, ooh, ah. Wow.
Actually, only at ooh, ah point are you supposed to go ooh, ah.
Okay, here it is, Hermit Trail.
At least go around the corner.
Okay, a few steps down the trail for grins and giggles. Just to say we started it. So the word is, this is as hot as it gets here. It's 100 and...
Well, it's...
Did it hit 100? We did see 100.
It's a little north of 90 on the rim. It's 112 in the canyon. We opted not to go in the canyon.
Yeah, no canyon running today. Come on, you got it. You did it. Here we go. Dude, this is a panoramic here.
Drop so far right here.
I'm glad that rock didn't give way while you're on it. And with that, we turned our wheels back downhill to the south and Phoenix, where my departing flight was waiting for me. Along the way, we got to see one of the last things on my list of things to see on this trip, one of those colorful Arizona sunsets. It did not disappoint. Some good footage here. Look at that sunset point. Boom! Sunset.
And I pointed at it.
And you pointed at it. Tim, your prowess for guiding is just unmatched. And just like that, this bucket list trip was coming to an end. Life is full of comings and goings, But through it all, I've enjoyed friendships, like the one I have with Tim, a friend as close as a brother. It doesn't matter how much time has passed or where we find ourselves in life. When we get together, it's like we never missed a moment. Now headed back to Central Illinois, I get ready to see my family again, as we'll soon begin an epic road trip across the country. But for now, I'll relish this memory of my first visit to the Grand Canyon. Oh boy, what do we have here?
10 pounds.
10 pounds of blueberries.
I took grapes instead of
For free?
Oh,
Not for free.
Yeah.
for free.